Hello everybody, my name is Asupapas and welcome back to Touhou Luna Nights. Last time, we beat the game, just full stop, we beat the game, beat the final boss, Reimu Hakare, and now, here we are. We're gonna go ahead and murder absolutely everything that's in this room, because what we're gonna be doing today is just going back and grabbing everything I, forgot to grab or didn't know about. Now, number one issue is that this room is hard to get through. Luckily, I have 1,000 knives to make it a bit easier. You just kind of throw it and things die. So this is pretty much just going to be the gameplay today. I'm just going to be murdering everything, trying to find everything. Now there is one other thing that we need to check out after all of this. But that won't be coming for a while. Because we still need a few collectibles. A couple of them should be pretty quick. I have a map pulled up. But otherwise, yeah. I'm not going to be cutting around because we've already beaten everything. We can just run through. Okay, so here's the shrine. Now, from what I remember correctly, let me grab 1,000 daggers. Kill all of these. There we go. Awesome. Oop, I got hit with something. Okay, when I remember correctly, pretty much I'm just gonna have to run through all of these rooms. Should be at the end. Is where the first thing on our agenda is located. Should be the final crystal statue thing I have not grabbed. Okay, slow down time. Go ahead and do this puzzle again. Okay. Do this puzzle again as well. 1,000 dagger this guy, even though I probably should just throw chainsaws at him. Hi, hello. Interesting. Oh, there we go. So it's this right here. It had a bunch of, whatever the heck that gem is called. I think there's a time. And, we got him. Okay, cool. So now that's everything from the extra stage done. So I'm gonna go ahead and let myself relax for a second. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna let my time refresh for just a moment. Because I'm going to need to run through here, and I'm probably going to use 1,000 daggers like 1,000 times. Literally. MP... recovery tool. Awesome, we made it through. 3 billion knives. Awesome. Easy game. Oh. Not easy game. Okay, do this. Shit! I'm frozen! No! Leave me alone! Okay. We're fine. Alright, there should be more enemies in here. Do that. Okay, cool. Okay, now we made it to the shrine. Now, if I'm going to look at my map, when I understand, let's go to a warp that has a freaking health that's like right next to it. I think, yeah, this one. Okay, area 3. I should be able to easily just grab this health refill. Should be enemy. Okay, let me grab the health refill first. Awesome. Now, looking at this map, looks like should be up here. Boom. It's gonna be through this door right here that I just completely missed and forgot about. And we're gonna get a bunch of the purple ones. Awesome. So there's that one. Now what's gonna come next is just where we're going through the shrine again. The last collectibles that I believe we need is gonna... I hate these guys. Okay. The last collectibles that I believe we need is gonna be an MP up and a knife up, in area 4. So we're gonna head over there Go through this. Okay. This one might take a good chunk of walking. Okay, so we can go through here. I'm gonna kill all of these guys as fast as possible because they're annoying as heck. Okay. Here's this guy. Okay. Now let me take a look to see what's going on. Okay, so I'm here. It says the MP up is in here. So I don't know. Okay, cool. Well, that works. I completely missed that. Okay, awesome. Okay, let me see how I can backtrack through this. We go up. Okay. So it looks like we're just gonna have to backtrack through this path here. Boom. Now, one may argue that I probably should have committed all of this to memory first, but my counter argument is, no, I'm lazy. So we're just gonna do this now. 3 million knives, or 3 million chainsaws. We're just gonna do a little bit of that, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of this. I messed up. I messed up again. Okay, cool, awesome. Me when I do this all in one take. It's a bit too late to retake it now. Go up there, do this. Okay, there you go. If you can't tell, I have not played this in a little bit. Okay, here's this. Okay, the save point right here. I am right there on the map. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have to go up. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, this thing is something that's in reverse and stop time. So we wait. Awesome. There you go. Do some more waiting. Let's get on this guy. Okay, it should move like that. There you go. We're gonna do this a couple times. I'll be careful and I'll just do that, even though I'm pretty sure my hitbox is small enough that I don't get hit by that. Okay, where am I right now? I am right here by the health point. Which means that what I'm looking for is going to be right a little bit lower. This room right here. Oh, right there. Okay, cool. I have a feeling that I grabbed this thing to play through, but I might have just completely forgotten about it. Hi, hello. I don't remember if I got this in the playthrough. I feel like I grabbed this at some point. I think I might have done it in a test playthrough and I just like completely forgot. That's the most likely outcome, I think. Anyways, so now I'm gonna have to fight for my life here. Ow. Okay, awesome, we made it. Okay, so now my goal is to get to a shrine or to... I get to another shrine. Okay, well, the shrine is the other way, so I think this is going to be the actual time where I cut to my next thing. So I'll meet you guys in just a moment, now that we've grabbed every single collectible in the game. Okay, so I made it back to the thing, and now it is time for us to go back to Area 1. Why is that? Well, if you may remember from the credits, after the credits rolled, got an ominous message. Boss Rush has been unlocked at this time. So, let's go see what that's all about. So, I'm sure if you played games before, you can probably guess what that means. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go through here. I'm gonna do all this. Shit. Gamers, I'm back. I had to do something quick. But now, here we are at the... Actually, this doesn't matter. Okay, anyways, now here we are at the shop. We've gotten all these things. You can sell all of our stuff, 27,000, whatever. I don't really think there's any reason to sell because we have 39 knives. I think we're fine. You can technically... I believe these stat ups are infinite, almost. I don't really care, though. Because what we're going to do, we're going to go into boss rush. Okay. Now, here we are. Hey, hey, human. Oh, hello, Notori. Are you the real Notori or Flan? The real Notori. Oh, apologies then. So what is this place? What are all these machines for? This is the fabricated reality. Fabricated reality? A virtual space that was the blueprint for Luminites. I have no idea what you're talking about. Listen, human. If you use the fabricated reality, you can use boss rush mode to fight opponents you've already defeated. Boss rush? It's not a real battle, but it'll definitely feel like it. I'm not sure I understand, but it does sound like fun. Exactly! Give it a try. Step into that booth to get started. Welcome to the place that has no subtitles. This is boss rush. What do you think a boss rush is? Exactly. Anyways, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Hi guys, would you believe me if I said this was the third time recording this segment? Anyways, so let's try this again. Let's hit all the important things. I'm going to try not using 1,000 daggers because that attack is very broken. What is boss rush? It is quite literally you fight every single boss in a row. As you can see, the stat differences make a lot of the earlier fights, well, a lot easier. So Mei-Ling is absolutely throttled by a bunch of chainsaws. Here comes Marissa here. She's going to throw a bunch of chainsaws in her face as well. For this segment, I'm more keen on throwing knives in her face just because she flies around too much for the chainsaws to actually do full damage. Okay. Okay, there's that. We're gonna do this. Slow down time. There we go. Now she's gone. Here comes the next fight. That's only knowledge. Now, this right here is, I want to mention that this song is actually very good. This is a thing that I've been trying to mention every single recording, except for some reason I keep dying. So, this song, Locked Girl, I do not believe I mentioned it by name. However, I do want to say that it's a very great song in my opinion. I've been listening to it a lot. Stuck in my head. Sounds very familiar to Lost Girl from Deltarune, name-wise, but it is in fact not Lost Girl from Deltarune. Anyway, so there we go, easy peasy, 1 minute 38 seconds so far. Here comes Amelia Scarlet. Her song is also pretty dang great. I forget what it's called exactly, I'll probably put it on screen. But yeah, definitely shoutouts to the music in this game because they're just very good. Touhou songs are very good in general, I'd say. It's like other series like Pokemon or Fire Emblem, the soundtracks are usually just like consistently really great. Okay, let me do this. Yeah, my commentary is a bit dry, and that's mostly because this is difficult. Because I'm trying very hard here to not die. Because I keep dying. And if you remember the last episode, you probably know where I'm dying, considering the fact that it's a whole boss rush. This attack is very scary. I should be able to do that. Have it disappear before I die. Awesome, level up again. I leveled up a good few times playing this. This is a pretty good way to level up if you're not bothered by the difficulty. Just on metric that you're fighting like the strongest enemies in the game. And and melee, I guess. No flack to meleeing at all. She's a great character. Just she's the first boss. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, that didn't work at all. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of this. I'm gonna try and destroy these first because what I've noticed is that if you do not destroy those immediately, they will just start filling the screen with their stupid projectiles, and then eventually you'll SLL. Okay. Throw some knives in her face. I am running out of MP pretty bad. Usually that's my issue with this, you just run out of MP really fast. However, this next fight should have a pretty good way of getting MP. Okay, so I'm going to open up with throwing a bunch of chainsaws at her because while she's gathering all the crystals in her animation, she's pretty much just free for picking. Anyways, there we go. Now we have a lot more MP, we also have a lot more time. Means more chucking it at her face. Okay, here we go. More of that. Oh, and MP, nice. Okay. With these guys. Hit them again. More MP. There's a bunch of these. I'm going to use bound knives, I think, just to clear them off the screen. Okay. I'm taking a lot more damage than I would like. I should be fine. I might let these spawn just so I can raise off of them. Ow. Okay. A lot of her attacks give a lot of HP MP back from grazing, which is very useful. Especially since here your only way of refilling stuff is by grazing. Okay, here comes the final phase. I'm gonna have to stop time and run over here. Okay, no. Using bound knife I can get through pretty easily. And I'm gonna use bound knife again. Use more chainsaws. Okay, awesome. Now this final part, I'm probably gonna not be talking a lot because I've died multiple times now. Okay, so here's Reimu again. If you may remember, we struggled against her pretty hard, but I did beat her first try. She's finally beat my ass for that. Because this fight is not okay. It's very difficult. It's very incredibly easy to mess up. As you can see, as I'm getting pretty greedy. Okay, we can dodge that pretty easily. Okay, there's that one. Are you kidding me? Okay, ow. Ow. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do a whole lot more of this. I'm gonna have to play extremely carefully because I have low health. Okay. Cool, I got a tiny bit of graze off of that. Okay. Try not to get hit by that last attack. There we go. Okay, I grazed that pretty damn amazingly that time. Keep throwing chainsaws at her face. Okay, yep. Looks like a pretty easy attack. Okay, that did hurt. Ow. I messed up. Shit! Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, cool. She's now been destroyed. Which means it's now time for the last part. Bound knives galore. Just get them all over the screen. Okay. Ow! Fuck! This is so much! Oh my god, I'm at 1 health. Okay. One! Ow! Okay. I'm fine. Okay, this one, I'm gonna definitely use Steel Dagger. I'm gonna walk out. Okay, I'm gonna get away from it. Okay, here comes this one. This one's pretty bad, unless you duck under it. Okay, now we're resetting. Bound knives. 3 billion bound knives. Okay, we're gonna throw more chainsaws. Shit. Do so much damage. Okay. Okay. And jump out of it. Cool. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, shield dagger again. Gonna walk through all of this. Cool. Awesome. I'm just choosing to not attack her right now because, oh my lord. Okay, I need more health. Cool. Okay, here comes this attack. I just have to try my best not to get hit 1,000 times. I have so many free chainsaws, I can do so much damage to her right now. Okay, slow down time, definitely. Throw more at her. Almost there. Like right at the end. Sure, I misclicked. I'm panicking. Panicking. More chainsaws. There we go! Oh my god. Okay. 11 minutes and 16 seconds. D rank. So it is very difficult to get a high rank. Oh my lord. Okay. Now for the final treat. I'm gonna go in there one more time. I just want to show off how stupid 1,000 Daggers is. If you want to see 1,000 Daggers the whole playthrough, this is basically what it would be. I just completely whiffed that one. Yeah, I just kind of keep throwing it and it works. There we go, boom, 19 seconds. That took longer than with the chainsaws, but that's mostly because I completely whiffed a couple. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna have to turn around, and she's already dead. Here comes Pacholi. Boom, we're gonna keep throwing them. I messed up, but it's fine. Throw a bunch at her face. There we go. She's now dead. Okay, throw a bunch at her face. Now, Romelia actually does have one mechanic that kind of beats this almost, is that her little things at the bottom will shield her from knife attacks. However, you can also just get in her face and just keep using it, and it doesn't really stop you. I'm gonna run this way. Okay. Awesome. Throw some more at her face. Okay, we're gonna do this. Stop time again. There we go. 3 billion projectiles on the screen. Now the important thing is that since I'm invincible, I can kind of just power through this attack as long as I don't get hit beforehand. And we're just fine. And as you can see, we're already at Nitori and it's been like 2 minutes. Now, one thing that Thousand Daggers does is that it does target projectiles sometimes. It's really annoying, but at the same time, you're throwing like 3 million things. It's gonna hit the target eventually. Now we're gonna do it again. Okay, here comes some more missiles. Okay. Here we go, here's some more. Now the important thing is that since you can just stop time, you can just kind of ignore attack cycles. Or you can stop them from cycling their attacks to longer ones that'll waste your time. Is what I mean. So, unlike other boss fights where you're kind of aiming to defeat them in like one specific cycle, these ones you're just kind of aiming to do as much damage as you can immediately. Instead of having to do a whole lot of timing, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. No, this time you just throw 1,000 daggers a bunch. How many times can you throw 1,000 daggers? Ow. Okay, I don't have time, so I'll have to play a bit safe here. Okay, now we are going to have all the green things here. Annoyingly, she's also going to do that. Okay, now thanks to my bunch of bound knives, I am able to clear off the screen, and now let's throw a bunch more. Sadly, did not target her. But let me graze this a little bit, and yeah, she ain't gonna be here much longer. This is Touhou Luna Night Anime. This is Touhou Luna Nights right here. This is the embodiment of the game. Now, will they do anything for the sequel to try and turn this down? I don't know. What I do know is that this is really funny. It's similar to other OP items in games where, like, you know it's broken, but god damn it, it's just fun to use. It's just funny to blow through the game with the most overpowered options. So while I don't think the Let's Play could have been this the entire time and would have been entertaining, I do think that this is really funny. After everything is said and done, just plowing through everyone with 1,000 knives. Okay, now I did get grabbed there, which kind of sucks. Okay, here we go. I have no MP, which will be fine because I can just... Okay, cool. I am stuck in the animation, so it'll come out eventually. Couple more point blank interface, and eventually we'll get there. There we go. First phase gone. You know what's about to come next? You know what's about to come next? Here we go. So we're gonna do this because we should be able to destroy most of the little talismans along the way. Now the best thing is that since this attack is literally invincible during its runtime, you can just kind of graze through a bunch of attacks. I do that just because I hate that attack, and I think it does way too much damage for what it is. Like, for example here, I have no business doing that, but I can just do it because I'm invincible. I will shield dagger this. Here we go, we can just do this more. Do it some more. And you know what, how about another? And how about one more? I still got more where that came from. And now here you can basically just throw however many you want. World is your goddamn oyster. Keep going. We're gonna run out of time here. Throw some more. And she is gone. And compare that first time to 7 minutes and 51 seconds. Rank B. Now, obviously, as you play this mode more, you're going to get more jewels and you're going to get more levels, and then eventually everyone just kind of dies in 2 seconds. Is it funny? Yes. But that's pretty much the end game concept. You're basically done. You 100% of the game. I have 100% of the game here. I've done every single collectible. The map says 100%. Level 29. Like, pretty dang baller here. I pressed the wrong button. But, with that, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. That was Touhou Nights, one of my favorite games in recent memory. I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. I hope you guys play it yourself someday. I believe that there should be a sequel coming out at some point. I've read that there was an announcement, but I'm not 100% sure. Blah, blah. Sources. But regardless, I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the series so far and you want to see more. And I hope to see you guys in my next project. Have a great day. See you guys then.